Yeah, okay. Welcome to the RTK channel and continuing our turtle trend, shall we say. I'm your host, Random, and as last time I have some special guests. With me is Heavy Bass X.
How's it going, guys?
And of course, his majestic Hellsing 920.
Majestic? That's a little much. What's up, guys?
I love you. I kid. And we're watching part 2 of the Ninja Turtles anthology of the Superman Legends with his ape.
McGuffin.
Now, I know we had our jokes in part 1, Breast Bounce, but I know we had our jokes in the first part, but now just here's some little bit of, like, all seriousness. The reason why this OVA exists is mainly because they wanted to market a brand of Japanese exclusive toys in Japan. It's a very similar story to things like Beast Wars 2nd, Beast Wars Neo, where they just made a cartoon to say, hey, go out and buy the toys. So what we are watching is a glorified toy commercial.
Essentially, yeah. Except this Toyline didn't even sell very well, if I remember right, because 80s was like, Toyline needs commercials.
Well, actually, dude, you see, now, there honestly, there were like a lot of shows like back in the 80s and early 90s that were just purely like, just essentially like a fucking like Toyline kind of thing. Certain
Visionaries being one of the
Yeah, Visionaries was one. Thundercats was made to sell at Toyline. Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks. Well, Tiger Sharks kind of flopped, but then again, Tiger Sharks in general really sucked.
Technically, the Wheeled Jason the Wheeled Warriors was
that show also kind of sucked too.
Turtles doesn't really count because it did actually have a comic book first.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that actually is sort of why I'm not counting it amongst the others that were being made to kind of just solely to market.
So we have a dragon to look forward, and
Leonardo. There's a Phoenix for Raphael.
Phoenix as well, of course.
It looks kind of cool, actually.
Actually, technically, this is going to be based on the four deities of the Kyoto. Four deities of the Kyoto, you know, north, south, west, east, and west thing. So I'm expecting a giant turtle and a tiger.
Okay, I still want to know what the fuck is up with that, you know, random fucking ninja that pops up in these opening credits.
I know why. I'm not going to spoil it.
I won't say anything either.
When you hear the reason, you're going to laugh. Hey.
Right, that's the tiger.
That was not
griffin.
a tiger. That was like a fucking, like, chimera.
And that's crabs.
That is not a crab, you fuckwit. That's a spider.
It looks like a fucking tusk. It looks like fucking tusk. Who the fuck has a spider in Japanese mythology?
Why the fuck do you think a spider looks like a crab?
I love crabs because
you have them.
Oh, fuck off, you.
Crabs. I mean, I don't think crabs are seafood.
Japanese eat seafood. Anyway,
what the fuck does that have to do with the fact that one of them's dressed like a spider?
We're about to find out. That's what. Anyway, everything moves to Japan because.
Just because.
Just because.
How the fuck are they on a?
How the fuck
are they getting an airport?
How the fuck are they even outside New York?
Well, you see, Howard, they flew.
Can you just go on the turtle blimp?
Yeah.
Mikey-chan.
Right.
My big question is, exactly how in the hell are the turtles able to just, you know, like, walk around in public?
What?
I was saying, yeah.
Okay, first of all, the freaking Technodrome was underwater, and now the Shredder looks different. What the fuck?
At least he looks.
At least he looks relevant.
Kind of looks. He looks more like the movie Shredder.
He does, yeah.
This is your family. I am your father. His voice is so adorable.
It was supposed to be
it's a stupid
Saki, S-A-K-I, but I don't know why they say. A Mutant Stone? Yeah.
So they found a new Mutant Stone, huh?
Apparently. Well, at least it has some following effects. Shredderzilla was displeased.
Well, that honestly is probably why he looks different, because after he turned into Shredderzilla, or my fault, dark fucking devil, you know, Shredder, my, you know, bad. I guess they had to give him giant silver nipples. I just noticed that on his armor. Why the hell does he have, like chrome or silver plates that go, like, right over his nipples? It just looks weird.
And Krang's gone insane.
Well, Krang was always insane.
At least he had a credible plan. You are... Krang's a troll. Mount Fuji shot.
Which is correct, yes, well done.
Monorail.
I hear that train a-coming. It's coming around the bend.
Hitori Kenzo?
You're thinking of somebody else.
I was thinking the Tori Hanzo. What? Why? All of a sudden?
Wait. Didn't they usually just, like, get to Earth, like, was it
Well,
Dorsh?
they're dead.
Well, that was
Looks like
quick.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
So I should ask, so, you know, the Foot, are they still technically on fucking vacation because of union shit?
Yeah, Krang doesn't have a dental plan.
Right. Okay. They're going to fight on
Right, isn't that like one of the fastest trains in the world?
Yeah, the bullet train.
Yeah.
Their faces should be melting off.
They're going at 400 fucking miles
Well,
per
then again,
hour.
though, dude, like, to be fair, like, two of them, though, are mutants. One of them has a metal face.
And the
face
turtle.
It's like, apparently, like, if Sonic did actually run as fast as they said he would, his eyeballs would pop out. Something to think about. Because they're the bad guys. It's what they do. Why are you surprised? Oh, it's the bullet train. I was trying to think of the name.
Yeah. Japan is not a town, damn it!
Home country.
Home country, yes, but not fucking hometown.
Everything here is filled with nostalgia.
And he died.
The end.
Hey guys, nostalgia is bad.
They have guns now! Where were they in the first bit?
Well, they had their, like, dark Saint Seiya shit.
They had the fucking, like, Mutant Stones.
Yeah.
But then again, they are on the hunt for a new Mutant Stone.
Quick, Leo, jump into your rowboat.
And here comes the random ninja.
It's Ryo Hayabusa.
Well, there's the ninja.
According to Hitalia, apparently throwing stars are actually quite useless.
Yeah, they are, you know, kind of useless. You seriously have to know how to throw them, otherwise they are totally worthless.
They are fucking when someone
apparently,
kills a ninja star.
Apparently movies overblow how important they are.
Oh, big time.
And if you see the ninja star death, that's gruesome.
Well, I mean that guy who just goes, ah, and he dies really slowly. Right, according to this OVA, Master Splinter is the leader of the Foot Clan.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's the Foot.
That's the Foot.
That's the Foot Clan.
That's the Foot.
Yep.
God damn it, Japan.
Wow.
See, according to this, like I said, Master Splinter is the leader of the Foot Clan, and Oroku Saki's an outsider, sort of thing. I think they explain it in a minute.
I'm fucking speechless right now, dude.
Shinobi Village.
Now, you all know the origin story of the cartoon, how he was kicked out of Japan and all this other shit.
Oh yeah. It's this. Here goes the MacGuffin.
So it's a magic mirror. Okay.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, will this OVA get better? I fucking doubt it. Nin Nin?
I have nothing.
I've noticed what Mikey and Leo are staring at.
I noticed too.
Them boobs.
Yep.
Well, hey, I mean, you know, they actually just sort of lost their sexy little, you know, like 6-inch tall friend, so you have to sort of go for your, you know, backup.
Do not encourage deviant.
I fucking know.
Magmatamas.
And now I'm thinking of that stupid Battle Vixens anime.
That what?
Ikitosen?
Oh, that fucking thing. What a piece.
We don't need to say that because a certain wank could be watching this, and he can.
Anyway.
Mutastorn, beauty, strength, peace, and
Why did they need Mutant Stones again?
I don't know. Super armor no desu.
So, they now have armor.
I will no longer accept any bitching about the Turtles' designs in the new Michael Bay movie.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, in the outskirts of the woods, he's not an octopus, it's a fucking brain creature! We don't establish it. Krang does not look like brain creature.
I want you to think about where this was made. This was made in a place where they make tons and tons of tentacle porn. I really think that they had to kind of, you know, just call him a fucking, you know, octopus just to kind of get that crowd in for hopes.
Meanwhile,
What the fuck?
what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, I remember this. I love how that ancient, like, ninja armor has their initial, like, letters on each one.
Ghost of Fear?
You remember this was about the Turtles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've got a working theory.
No, April, he is not a monster, he's a fucking ghost! They just said that!
I have a working theory. This was originally going to be like its own show, and they just slapped the Turtles on it to guarantee the hit.
Yeah.
Probably.
Tug of war.
No, it's a rugby game.
No.
Here's the stupid bit. Are you ready for this?
Ready?
Here we go. Here comes the stupid bit.
What the fuck?
Eh?
By pulling like a plug sync thing, we have achieved the temple's like ultimate mode.
Even the temple has a fucking super mode, really?
Aye.
Well, fuck me dead.
I know I
it
said we
does.
wouldn't say this, but because Japan.
Because Japan.
That is the only fucking explanation we can give for this.
So simple hut digiball to pagoda.
A big fucking pagoda.
Look at that.
That is huge. That's even bigger than the actual fucking pagoda.
Somebody honestly is compensating for something.
Oh yeah.
And now they have to climb up it.
And the
It implies
ghost of-
that it implies that the ninja guy's got a small dick. Sorry, had to say that. Moving on. It's mirror time, bitches. Time to climb. Here come the ninjas. Why would you need ninjas? Well, you say the catchphrase now, but
Is that even possible?
no.
To run up a wall, yeah. To crawl up a wall, no.
Crawling is no.
Unless you have fucking like suction cups or like claws or something that'll help you.
Yeah.
latch on.
Wow, Spider-Man makes it look so easy.
Spider-Man though also has sticky fingers just simply because he beats off too much. Yeah. Superior fucking that, yeah, bitch.
It was with Joe Quesada's self-insert.
He's got claws, but they don't.
He must have triggered his Freddy Krueger transformation.
Hook or by crook?
Really? I'm not sure if it's a generalization to say that all anime is just nonsense and transformations. Is that a generalization?
It is,
Yeah,
because
kinda,
there actually
yeah.
are some genuinely good anime films and shows out there that don't fill themselves up with bullshit and transformations.
What the? Eh.
I like how out of character they really are in this special.
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kind of wondering about something. Exactly, why is it that the, like little bits of like armor they got? Exactly, why the hell did it also come with sweatpants? It just looks weird for the turtles to be in sweats. You know what I mean?
I know in the new movie Mikey wears shorts. So.
Cool. Okay, they've reached the top of the pagoda.
Yes, but wouldn't the... Oh, yeah, never mind. The mirror is at the very top. Wait a minute then. If the mirror's on top, then what the fuck's the point of going in fucking side? Wait a second now. Wouldn't this happen to be like the very same thing that Batman did to Two-Face like a dozen different times?
Yep.
Yep.
I thought so. How do you know which one is real? The real one's the one that's got that magic shine on it.
And the sad thing
Oh,
is,
the ninja
they don't know which
did-
one's real either.
Yeah, dumbasses. Okay.
My
And they'll
god,
probably
this is just fucking stupid as hell, isn't it?
I know this.
We
is
made the comment in part 1 that this was written for children, and I'm really getting the sense
How
that
did
it's written for
Krang
people.
get there?
Dimension X.
Dimension X
Oh.
portal.
He came apparently.
Didn't really think that one through, did you, Krang?
See? Look! It is the one with the magic shine on it! You dumb motherfuckers!
The spirit of fear has just given them powers. And they're gonna take the bottom 3.
Which are Ghidra,
That's,
Ugly Fish,
let me think, the
And Tiger.
and Liger Zero. Okay then.
if I remember right, the multi-headed thingy. Oh, Shredder gets the
He turned to
tiger.
Cheetor!
Cheetor, maximize!
They're like fucking Predacons now, look at them.
Oh, I know what that multi-head thing was. It's Orochi.
Yes.
Guess what, dude? Man. Ghidra is still fucking cool. Are you shit?
It transformed to Ghidra.
Keep up, terrorize!
Fish
It's
Steady, terrorize!
and Liger fucking Zero in Mecha.
Metal Shredder, terrorize.
Yes.
Yes.
He looks like a transformer now.
He does.
He kinda does, yes.
He does. And the Transformers joke that we made before the whole thing began actually kind of fucking fits now. Metal beasts. So how could regular turtles defeat fucking these guys?
Well, dude, think about it. It basically is just Bebop, it's Rocksteady, and it's Shredder, and they're just in shitty like power
Giant
armor.
yellow whale.
They honestly are still the same fucking jokes that they were a couple of minutes ago. The turtles should have no issue beating it.
You know what I would love to see? Like if Hasbro could make like actual Transformers out of those figures.
That'd be cool.
Like, you know, you get something that's like that, but it actually turns into a tiger.
Well, that's the end of the special.
There they are. That crotch.
So many crotch shots.
Octopus!
Famous last words.
Yeah, says the guy who's stealing it from them.
Right, time for the turtles to transform.
English?
And now the top, oh I get it. The top 4 are powers and the bottom 3, oh I get it.
For a dragon.
Blue dragon.
Mutant docking?
Mutant docking. Phoenix.
That's a griffin.
Griffith.
Griffin.
Spider.
Not!
Spider.
Yes, Howard, Spider.
Oh, now you changed your mind.
Because it said fuck.
You
because I said
backpedal
fuck.
now there, you little bitch. And earlier you were saying, oh yeah, it is just totally fucking crabs. No, it's not a crab. Never has been, never will be.
Okay. Stay sick.
It's not a mutation.
It's not mutation. It's just power armor.
You're just playing dress up. Notice their masks are off.
Yep. Sick.
And they still have a time limit. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's better than the fucking Saint. It's the fucking Saint mutation timer.
Shouldn't theirs be over by now?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
No. You see, because this time around they have fucking 6 minutes.
Okay, that ghost is pissed out.
Beat
tonic.
But he's a spider.
I don't get it.
Well, then again, he's talking about a killer whale. He's not a whale. The only one who's actually named them now the only one whose move is named after what they actually look like is Shredder.
Yeah.
And Raph.
Well, there you go.
Phoenix Bomber.
Very Native American there.
Oh.
Chief Wingerdinger is displeased.
What's it? Violent port. It's Meteor Squall. No, it's more. Ha 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 ha! This is funny. We haven't seen Leo attack yet, you asses.
It's probably coming up.
Wait, I could have sworn that one was Leo's.
That was Donnie.
Oh
That was
yeah.
Donnie. Well, you know, we'll get him. No, you won't. Jump across the mirror.
But wait, why the hell do you still need the mirror if you've already got the armor?
Super. And nothing happened.
doing panning shots now. Must be DBZ stuff.
Yeah.
Is it me? Is it me, or is this one just kind of boring?
Yeah.
The first one actually was kind of like lovably stupid, but and there's 6
And
minutes.
they've lost their powers. It's Fricassee Shredder.
This is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, they took the mirror.
They have the mirror, except Shredder grabbed the, except he grabbed the stones out of the back.
And the ghost is gone. He wasn't freaking
And
helpful.
nothing of value was lost.
Yeah.
I guess they were kind of hoping this would branch off into its own thing, but it didn't.
This is probably where it died. Okay, they haven't taken the stones yet.
Yeah, that's what happens in the mornings, dude.
And now it's the leaning tower of Pagoda.
The tower here is now about to go flaccid,
Well, they're all dead.
and nothing of value was lost.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, this was awful.
And we still have fucking toy ads to sit through.
Is it bad that I would rather be watching coming out of their shells right now?
Yeah. God.
You
When I
gotta
wanna watch-
fight to be free.
You got
When I want to
You
watch
gotta
that
fight
over
for
this,
what is right.
right. Oy.
That song is still catchy as shit, man.
oh yeah, this was just pig shit.
This was
Yeah.
terrible.
And, dude, we also have to remember that everybody's been saying that Michael Bay's Turtles film is like the worst thing to ever happen to the Turtles. No. Fuck every single one of
the
you.
two
Look at this
OVAs
shit.
coming out of their shells. Every other Turtles related to coming out of their
Out
shell.
of what I've seen,
Turtles TV.
because I've sat through more of this than you two have, and based off what I've seen so far, I pin it the pinnacle, the worst shit I've seen is the Oprah Winfrey interview. That is the crown champion right now, and can anything beat that though?
Well, I could say this is number 2.
Yeah, that would be the Power Ranger crossover.
Ugh. Oh, don't remind me, that episode was shit.
So I
We've
should
already-
ask then, on your list of shitty, Turtles crap, exactly where does Turtles 3 fall in?
It just falls a few feet behind Turtle Christmas.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Now it's time for the ads.
Time for the advertising.
The main
This-
thing that this whole thing was based off of.
It's time for
Yeah.
the main event.
The main event, that's how crappy were the toys.
Well, I remember, I think they did bring some of them over. I can't quite remember that well.
Yeah, I could have sworn that they brought over like a few.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Okay, that's not...
This must be like a sponsor. You know, some
It
anime.
makes me
Yeah.
kind of wish I could speak fucking
Yeah.
or read fucking Japanese.
Okay, I could recognize the number. It's 1100 yen and 900 yen.
I
so-
think the technical name for it is kanji.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this might be kanji. It also might be, see here. It could also be hiragana, katakana. There's a lot of different Japanese.
There's a lot of
written
Japanese.
like.
So
languages.
if you want
So
your
we're,
own...
we're looking at an image
Wolverine.
of what looks like Wolverine with pale white skin, wearing like body armor and wielding She-Ra's sword.
And I'm also looking at this, and apparently whatever the hell is selling for 1,100 yen looks to be a CD. So I guess if you want the soundtrack to this piece, you spend 1,100 yen.
Which is probably like, what, 10 quid or something? Or
10 bucks,
50.
give or take. Something along
bucks.
those lines.
Moving on.
Oh well, this one's 2,800
Yeah,
yen.
this here is 2,800 yen, something about BGM, like BGM
Background
fees would be
music.
Background music.
So this could also be the soundtrack.
Which is
Again,
like-
if
just
there's
why it costs
anybody,
20
if there's anybody
yen.
who wants to translate this shit for us, please.
Aye.
Go do so.
Now, we actually, though, guys, are coming into the close here. We might as well say our fucking, good, buys as the toy ads are rolling.
Alright, I just kind of curious to see how bad this is.
I want to see how crap this is, and then we'll...
Oh, here we go!
Super Turtles! No Desu!
Oh my god. Is it me, or did the fucking, you know, like, animation get better in these?
Yes!
It's what they should have been in the first place.
Exactly!
Wow, the toys actually look sort of cool.
Yeah, why did they not sell? That's what I want to know.
They were kind of like Transformers.
Kinda, yeah.
Super Devil Shredder no Desu. Okay, we must...
I'm kind of curious to see how they pull this
Legend
one
of the Superhumans.
So they each came with like a fucking Zord. That's awesome. I actually kind of want these now.
Speaking of like Thunder Megazord now.
Yeah.
Put them
Oh,
on
they
fucking,
did
like,
kind of make it like a
shelf or something.
Transformer. Oh shit, I want this!
God damn.
Only 5 of them. Right. We must get to the end of it. So...
And the Turtles manga.
It's a manga.
This
Really?
just have like a thing written across the bottom, 1-800 buy our crap.
Well, anyway, guys, the video is almost done.
Oh,
So.
playbook. Oh, how nice. You treat.
Okay, we're gonna get into the closing thoughts. Howard and Emma kind of had shit to do, so I figured I'd just record this separately by myself and all that shit. If you want to know what they think, you can probably just go and ask them on like YouTube or whatever. Okay. I understand why the Turtles anime was made, because they wanted to, you know, market a brand of Turtles toys to an exclusive Japanese audience, in a similar vein to, say, Beast Wars the Second or Beast Wars Neo. The problem with it is, when you're just making something to market a brand of toys, it's kind of sad. I mean, this is coming from a guy who's a Transformers fan, let that sink in for a second. But one thing I will say about, like, say, Transformers, there is, like, a proper coherent story in the cartoons, and some of the movies. But here, it's just a case of, we need to get powers to get stronger. Which, it doesn't really mesh well with the Turtles' style. Because the Turtles, you know, like, Turtles fight with honor, you know, eat pizza, and save the world from Shredder. That whole, like, become stronger, transformation, henshin shit that, you know, some Japanese anime is known for, does not mix with this style. It's no wonder why many people don't even know this thing exists. And if you're watching this for the first time with us, you can probably understand why. It's one of those things you should only watch if you're dead curious. But apart from that, there is just no reason to watch this, and you could have just get the toys off eBay somehow if they're still around. Well, that's going to conclude our Turtles-related commentaries for a while. We will be seeing the Turtles again for Christmas time, for a particular video, if you know what I'm talking about. But in terms of the next commentary I'll be doing, a Turtle will be sticking around, but he's going to join a bunch of all-stars as we learn some million and wild and wonderful ways to say no.